Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sangam Goel. In today's video, I am going to talk about no rate limit vulnerability. A rate limit is the maximum number of calls you want to allow in a particular time interval. No rate limit means there is no mechanism to protect against the request you made in a short frame of a time. No rate limit has lot of flaws. Few hours, DDoS attacks, excessive load on web servers, email flood, brute force attacks, and few more are there. Now, where to test the rate limit? Rate limit can be tested on OTP and register also. While you register user, you receive a confirmation mail. On that confirmation mail request, we can also test rate limit. We can send that request to intruder and we can test no rate limit. We can also test no rate limit on reset password. We can also test on current password. When you reset password, sometime you will observe there is a current password field. On that current password, you can also test no rate limit. We can also test no rate limit on forget password. On login page, there's a brute force attack which you can do if there is no rate limit vulnerability. On comments also, even on a delete account also, there's a lot more requests or endpoints where you can test the rate limit. This is the actual password. Check this 401 and check this from 24. Rate limit is working. It's 429. And check this also. This was the actual password and this is the same API endpoint, but still we are not receiving JWT this time. This is crAPI. We are going to check on the crAPI. This is a vulnerable API. We will find it on GitHub. It's very good lab for testing API vulnerabilities. We will test the brute force attack. On this endpoint, there's one more vulnerability, that is improper asset management. Here you will check few earlier endpoints were using v2, but this endpoint is using v3. So this v3 is not vulnerable to rate limit, but v2 is vulnerable to rate limit. That's why we will use v2 in this case. So we are going to change this v3 to v2.
we will load 4-digit OTP list. This is a sec list which you will find it from GitHub. Invalid OTP. Here we will check. Check this status 200. We found OTP verified. We found right OTP. Okay. OTP was 7622. That we can also check it. OTP was 7622. We can also try the same attack with this Fuff also. Check this. OTP sent. Check this. 200 status found. OTP 0755. This was the OTP. This is, and we are going to check email flood. In forget password, we put the mail ID. Check this. There's only one mail. Now check this. This has no rate limit. The status 200. And check this. This email is flooded. 200 emails. We can also test this with null payload. Change to null payloads, generate 50 or whatever you want. Check this status 200. See the mail flood. We can also test this email payload. Just on payload, just copy this, paste this emails. Remove this URL encoding and try. Say this. Working.